What's up, everybody? Tanner Flat for episode 2 of The Blueprint. I'm not here to recruit any boss babes or boss ladies to increase your financial situation from the comfort of your couch while recruiting all your other friends. And then they have to recruit friends. We're not talking about that. No Bernie Madoff stuff either. What I want to discuss is how we go about and how we will go about picking some of the species that we have hats for, shirts for, venison, walleye, that sort of thing. So I think of it as like a pyramid. We got 2 pyramids, an inverse one and then the regular pyramid. So if you look at who hunts and who fishes for what, right? You got all these different categories. Up top, venison. I mean, if you look at hunter numbers, days of field, all that, and especially if you want to talk about eating stuff, meat, I mean, venison's a big one. It's the major one, right? I'm no dummy. I went for the biggest thing. I like everything. I probably like duck hunting the most, but venison by the numbers just made sense. And then if you intermingle, say like walleye, we get the fishermen in there. And then say we got elk or your waterfowl, and then once you start getting down here you might have something as crazy as like a snipe. I don't know, say maybe grouse are up here, grouse, pheasant. So you're kind of depleting in market size. Say, I don't have the numbers off the top of my head, say 1 million people deer hunt, 400,000 people walleye fish, 200,000 people elk hunt, 100,000 people grouse hunt, 1,000 people hunt for snipe. Well, in a business sense, it only makes sense really, unless you're going super targeted, to go for the biggest market size, right? Who can we sell the most hats to? Who can we sell this, right? I'm no dummy. I'm not trying to do this just because it's fun. I'm trying to do this so I can move out of my parents' house. So, when you correlate that over to the other pyramid, it ends up like this, right? These lines, just extend them. We want the golden triangle. We want up here. To start. The goal is from here, once we get the cash flow rolling, because the way a business works, it depends on cash flow and sales, right? I purposely have slowed down our sales in my mind, so that way I could work on a new warehouse here, get everything set up, so that way once we start ripping these off, then we'll be set up for success and you guys aren't going to be wondering where your hat's been for the last 4 weeks, right? We're going to have the processes in place to take care of you. So, we want the top to start, just get things rolling. We want flow to start rolling through here. And then from there, we'll work our way down here. Oh, hey, walleye, yep, okay, those guys. And this is kind of spurring this. People are seeing about it and they're like, oh, you should do this. Oh, you should do this. Hold on, we're getting there. So then, hey, we get a little cash flow going, we got a little money in the bank, bam, we hit our next thing. Right? Because being upfront and honest, if we bring in a new hat, it is a minimum of about $750, $800 to bring in a new hat. That can extend all the way up to $1,600 depending. And really, last year I did purchase, there was one hat style I bought about $5,000 worth just so I had it in stock. And which I'm really glad because now the price has gone up over 40% and I can't get it until 2023. So we're going to have hats this year for you guys at a lower cost in stock. So, there's a lot of money that gets wrapped up into this. And so I can't throw down $750 at a snipe hunter, right? It doesn't make sense. Now, if I can get 72 to 100 snipe hunters to come to me, or I can start seeing it on my socials. Hey, we want this. Hey, we want this. Hey, we want this. Hey, we want this. If we can see demand, I have no problem purchasing that. and then, you know, going back to you. But it's hard to just throw out $750 at the minimum and hope we've got enough people. So really, if you want something that's down here, we are working on it. But the fastest way, just being honest, would either be A, try to tell your friends about this business, you know, Eat Venison. Tell them about it. Maybe they'd like to buy something from them. I'm not expecting you guys to like, hey, buy this, hey, buy this. Like, we're not Girl Scouts here selling cookies. You know, I mean, if a hat brings value to your life, if you like it, if you think it's cool, perfect. But, you know, we don't want to be over the top. We just want to be authentic and real. The other thing you could do is if you want something that's down here, buy something that's up here. You know, say you want an elk hat, which I'm planning on. Maybe buy a venison hat, because if the cash flow is only rolling like this, I can only buy so much stuff, right? If we get that sucker ripping, the options are kind of endless. And so that's what I mean by the pyramid scheme of how we are going to purchase for each species moving forward. Just basically we're playing the numbers straight down as we have the cash and the demand to sell products and keep the business moving forward. Hope that makes sense. It is what it is. I can only do so much. Peace.